and remain well above 7% till 2011. Now, this is based on the stimulus plan. This was supposed to stop all of this. How come this is getting little or no coverage, considering Congress used to rely on that for all of their budget estimates?
It's beyond me. I think it's because, Sean, the president is relying on the Office of Management and Budget. That's the president's in-house budget network, and they're projecting an unbelievably rosy economy, rosy recovery, and low numbers on the spending side. None of which any major none of which is going to happen.
Let me roll a little tape. This is you confronting TurboTax cheat, as I call him, Tim Geithner, earlier this week about the Constitution.
What provision in the Constitution could you point to give authority for the actions that have been taken by the Treasury since March of '08?
Oh, well, the Congress legislated in the Emergency Economic Stabilization Act a range of very important new authorities.
Sir, in the Constitution, what in the Constitution could you point to give authority to the Treasury for the extraordinary actions that have been taken?
Every action that the Treasury and the Fed and the FDIC is been using authority granted by this body, the Congress.
And in the Constitution, what could you point to?
Under the laws of the land, of course.
You know, when I watched that Congresswoman, it was clear to me he didn't know what you were asking or understand it, because what you're saying is constitutionally, what is the role of government to take on or nationalize and spend this amount of money? He didn't get it. That's frightening. Should he be fired?
Well, Sean, I will say that our Constitution is to have a strict enumerated powers of government. Government was never intended to have this sort of an incredible intervention in the economy. We are not a centralized, planned economy. At least we're not supposed to be. We're free market capitalism. And that's what I'm pointing out. Congress passes laws that are unconstitutional. But I swear allegiance to the Constitution, just as Secretary Geithner does. He needs to have allegiance to the Constitution, not to the directives of his boss, the president.
Well, I got to tell you, keep it up, Congresswoman. You're doing a great job, and I have no doubt they'll keep attacking you because you're so effective. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We're going to fight for our freedom.
Absolutely, against tyranny. And coming up, the GOP proposes its own budget, and guess what?